So I got this new soldering iron. It was like $7. Super cheap. I think it was Amazon. And I'm going to use these to poke some holes in some Sterilite dish pans. The idea of using the Sterilite, it's from Robbie and Gary Gardening Made Easy or Gardening Simple, something like that. And I'm going to do that because I've got a bunch of seeds that I don't want to waste time individually planting. I'm just going to put a whole thing together. And I found that if I plant some seeds in a small container and then I don't keep an eye on it, they don't do as well. But if I put them in a kind of medium-sized container, they do a lot better. So, and let's get to it. The stand that came with it is super cheap. This is supposed to keep it from, like, if you poke this up, then you can lean the hot bit on it and let it cool down slowly. I mean, it'll do the trick, but if you're constantly pushing this down and up and down and up, eventually it's probably going to break. But it will do I guess it'll do the trick, just letting it cool on this. That's fine. The other one I have for my more expensive soldering iron, I have several soldering irons because I don't actually use them just for melting holes. I use them for wood burning. And so I got this cheap one with the intent of making it exclusively for gardening and then kind of reclaiming my other soldering irons for arts and crafts. I got the Sterilite containers. I've got some more off to the side, but I'm going to rip the labels off, and then I think I'll do the holes like right about here. Maybe do like 3 on each one. Maybe I'll do 3. Should I do 3 on each side? I might do 3 on this side and maybe 1 on the back. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I'm going to go ahead and get this prepared. Okay, we're going to clear an area. This is temporary. Okay. Now I've got all these. I did 3 holes on both sides. It did turn into a smoky craziness. You might want to do that outside if you can help it, so you have proper ventilation. That's probably best. And got a lot of things in the way. I'm going to go ahead and start getting these things ready. I'm not going to film the whole thing. Don't want to bore you. That doesn't look so good. I don't want a bunch of wild seeds in here, but I've got to use up the soil that's in the way. It's really impeding my access to the whole property, so I'm going to use this first. Okay, I'll be back. One of the nice things about these little Sterilite dish pans is that there's enough space for this full-size shovel this way and this way, so it's easier to work with. I like that. These are the 18 quarts, by the way. So here's how 4 of those containers look. I do want to free up this space here. My husband's got some stuff he needs to move, and some wood probably just needs to get burned. This here were aronia berries and some grapes from the property. I'm going to put them all in there, and it'll probably take until next year before they sprout, because they do like to have that cold dormancy period. So I'm going to go ahead and plant them now and then protect this from the squirrels, because they like to get into mischief over here. But yeah, so I'm not going to be super careful, because I just don't want these to go to waste. They might not do anything, honestly, but I've been holding on to them for 2 years, so I'm just gonna try to see what comes up, you know. Kind of spread it out and then cover it up a little bit. And I've got some little things that I can use to cover these that I got at a yard sale for a steal. Oh, there's a worm. Get that out there. I don't want to drown them. Okay, so I'm also going to cover that with chaff that I had. Let me find the chaff. It's not a lot. Just trying to keep the soil alive. I'll water that later. And then the next one I'm going to do is going to be Dusty Miller. And this is actually, I seed saved the Dusty Miller. And then this was what I separated out. And it's got a lot of seeds in here. I didn't need to waste time separating all of it. So I just said, you know what? Heck with it. I'm going to plant these seeds with the chaff and all. So that's what I'm doing. Breaking the rules, y'all. Breaking the rules. And I'll probably get some Dusty Miller popping up some other places, but that silvery foliage is very obvious and will be easy to spot. So really low tech here. Not overthinking anything. Just getting these seeds that I've been holding on to for 2 years into some earth, into some containers. So those are 2 planted. And then I'm going to do this in a separate container because it's only got a few of these Marquette blue black wine grape seeds. I'll do that somewhere else. I had a little bit more of this chaff of the Dusty Miller. So I'm just going to spread it out on top here. I know this is wrong. I know it's wrong. I'm going to do it anyway. I can't let anything that's alive die. So this is alive. It's a pinto potato. I didn't get to planting it. Forgot about it, to be honest. And I'm just going to see what happens. And most likely I'll have planting material for next year because I did this. And I'm not even looking to get a harvest. I'm just looking to get the planting material that I can save for next year. And that I'm sure that's what I'm going to get. And I'm sure I have some other potato material in there. Let me grab some more. I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing it too late. I'm still going to do it regardless of what anyone thinks. Ayok potatoes, lots of them. I've got like 10 of them in here. I'm going to plant them anyway. Plant them anyway. Let's see. And I'm just trying to get material for next year. I'm not going to overthink it. If I get something, I get something. If I don't, then at least I gave it a chance. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of willy-nilly doing whatever. Since I'm not expecting a real harvest, I'm just trying to get seed potatoes for next year. I'm going to go ahead and plant some of these tiger eye beans, which I have not been able to find anywhere in a long time. I first purchased some of these beans at a farmer's market in Washington State. Since then, I've only had my seeds, which are very low in number. So I went ahead and bought some of these from Four Oak Farm online. And I'm going to plant a few, maybe like 2 per tote, little dish pan. And that way at least I get something for next year. Watering day, but I came across this thing I got from Temu. So I'm going to go ahead and place it in here. That way next time oh, do you see the lightning? So got that in here, and then I will fill it up next time I water. But that's from Temu. And I've got an idea I'm going to do that's kind of similar. Ooh, thunder, lightning. That will save a lot of money. Like, subscribe and all that to get that tip and trick. I'm going to try it out later. But I'm going to use that because I'm not going to waste anything. So that will be for my little squash plant, this is a pumpkin plant. Whew, I'm hot and tired. Time for a break.